I had the pleasure of speaking with Taalik, Ibn'rad, and he has a movement / ministry by the name of the Reality Temple on Earth. And I had the pleasure of speaking with him for several hours today. And I think it's only fair that I do a reaction video to the conversation. And the conversation was on various topics, which was basically centered around African quote-unquote consciousness. And he was a real deep brother, very down to earth, very approachable. He didn't carry himself like a know-it-all. Someone you could talk to and really listen to you. It was such an honor to finally meet somebody over the internet that has an ear to listen, and not only an ear to listen, but will take full action on what they stand for. And I appreciated having that conversation with you, and I do look forward to working with you.
Nobody's being delivered from anything. God ain't doing nothing for nobody right now. And gee, I wonder why. Because these folks are thinking for
Brother Angel Snubnob 7 at the Reality's Temple And to give props to him, because I listened to all of Angel Snubbing Up 7's videos. I think that he comes from a different angle, and there's a powerful message in a lot of the videos that he put out, and I try to catch all of them. I look at him as a free thinker and a person that's willing to challenge those of which he don't agree with or which he may think differently from, and I really respect him for that. He's challenged KNBS, and he has also challenged the black supremacy movement as well, and I have nothing against that, because that which cannot be challenged cannot stand and will not stand and will not survive the test of time. How many challenges we can withstand will determine how long we will be able to stand.
Hi, we're not in right now.
Hey, my brother, you know I had to call you and thank you personally again. I cannot describe to you how happy I was to meet you in person finally. That was just like amazing. And I just want to tell you thank you again. I cannot thank you enough. And I love your girlfriend's personality. She's just so straightforward, so upfront, no BS. I love it. And I hope y'all get married. Y'all get married if I get to the wedding. Anyway, I just want to thank you so much. And you know what, like I said, you are a phenomenal speaker. When you got up and spoke, I really understood more about what you were trying to say. And I know you're busy, but I really think that you would do great with traveling around the country and doing, like, speaking to people's lives, because your presence is like major and you're entertaining and you're sincere and it comes across really, really well. Like, it's one thing to see you on YouTube talking, but when I saw you in person last night speaking to the crowd, it was very captivating. And I would love to just see you do that. Like, I'm fucking really impressed. I'm not impressed by a lot of people, but I'm impressed by you, and I'm honored to meet you. And I don't have enough words to describe how happy I was to see you there last night, and how many thanks that I want to give you. And now my schedule is swinging up a little bit here. Just let me know what you want me to do, and I will help you in as many ways as I can. Let me know what you want me to do, because I realize you're busy, and it's a lot of work. I get that. And when you get a little bit of time, call me. And once again, please tell your friends that you brought out. Tell them I said thank you. And please tell your girlfriend again I said thank her. And I hope she's so happy. She is hilarious.
Money talks, huh?
Yeah, money talks, bullshit walks. They can say Malcolm's a hypocrite all he wants to, but Malcolm had integrity. Malcolm would not sell out for no money. He would not take no money, because the FBI offered him money, he wouldn't take it. That's public record, brother. That's on. You can get that on. You can watch that on the internet today. They got it. It's been proven.
Yeah.
Malcolm died broke, brother. Poor and broke and hungry and naked and out of the doors.
Yeah.
He didn't have a pasta pistol or window throw. They can say what they want to say about Malcolm. Malcolm had integrity, brother.
Right. That's right.
He was not corrupt. He was incorruptible.
And I told you, and I told my relatives, my uncle was a top lieutenant and captain in New York at one of those New York mosques. They got like 3 chapters in New York.
Yes, sir. That's true.
You got number 7, number 7A, B, C.
See, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. I don't know which one he actually. I think he was actually at number 7. I'm not really sure which one it was. But anyway, I do know this. Mr. Farrakhan knew who my uncle is, and he worked with my uncle for 30-some years. And when my uncle died, like 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, Farrakhan did not send a letter, a video message, or nothing.
Yeah, but when an entertainer has some problem, he goes to their aid. He goes to Dick Grayson's funerals. He goes to all them entertainers. When it's a follower, people that sacrifice for the NOI, he don't really come to their door.
No, he don't.
Yeah, he came to Yusuf Shah's funeral. I mean, I was there. He came to his funeral.
Well, Yusuf Shah was one of the ones that participated in harassing Malcolm.
Yeah, and put Farrakhan in power.
Yeah.
I mean, he the one that kept Farrakhan in that spot. You know how Farrakhan became minister, brother? Of New York? Okay. This is how they used to show up, because I'm going to tell you the truth, brother. I used to go to New York every other Sunday with Minister Jeremiah. And Yusuf Shaw used to be there too. Okay, we used to eat at that restaurant with Shabazz, what they call it, Malcolm Shabazz Masjid. They had a restaurant in there. We used to be meeting in there. And Jeremiah and them told us, they said what happened was originally was Minister James Shabazz from out of Newark. He was there before Farrakhan. But him and Yusuf Shaw didn't get along. They couldn't click together. He couldn't control James Shabazz. So what happened was, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad asked him who he wants to work with him in New York. And he said, I want Lewis. I want Brother Lewis from Boston. That's how he became the minister in New York, okay?
Okay.
I heard it from the source's mouth.
Well, you know, like I said, I told my relatives, you know, when Farrakhan didn't acknowledge the death of my uncle after 30 years of working, you know, sacrifice, I said, don't they tell you what kind of the integrity of this person?
Yeah, because he figured that your uncle was insignificant because he probably didn't have a big name. Okay.
No.
Okay, but he was a big name person. He didn't even come to Minister Jeremiah Shabazz's funeral. Come on, get the for real. I can go on and on, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He sent some representative. You know, come on. Minister Jeremiah, I mean, he made mistakes, but he sacrificed for the Nation of Islam. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, right.
Brother.
Farrakhan is the commander-in-chief, and you know, like I told you, my uncle gave 30 years. You cannot acknowledge my uncle, you know?
Yeah. You know why? Because he probably wasn't a big name. But I bet you if he would have been an entertainer, he would have came to the funeral.
Oh, yeah, see?
If you was Jay-Z, he would have came to the funeral or some crap like that. That's how Farrakhan operates. Farrakhan is a fraud, brother.
Yeah, he's a fraud.
I told you when I met that man, I met him 2 times on 2 occasions. No, I met him more than 1 occasion. But I shook his hand like 2. I felt that you can tell somebody's plastic or phony. Okay? I didn't feel no genuine. I didn't feel no realness from him. He seemed plastic to me. I'm just keeping it real, brother.
Yeah.
He seemed like he was plastic. They was fake to me. That's what I got out of it.
But you know, it's just sad. We need to, just like we said, you know,
and then people get mad at John Henry Clark. John Henry Clark called him a fraud or a fake. He is a fake, brother.
Yeah.
John Henry Clark was right, brother. People get mad at John Henry Clark for saying that, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Because we caught up in somebody's personality and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Farrakhan is not genuine. I don't care what nobody. He ain't genuine to me.
No.
He tried to go to Muhammad Ali's funeral. Okay, he went to boxing Muhammad Ali. He wanted to, but he thought he was going to say something. I'm glad he didn't get to say nothing.
He thought he was going to say something at Aretha Franklin's funeral.
Yeah, I think he tried to go to Muhammad Ali's funeral. Didn't he try to go to Muhammad Ali's funeral?
I don't know.
He did. Yeah, he tried to say something. Yeah, he went to Aretha Franklin's funeral, but he won't go to his own followers' funeral. I know a brother named Brother Willie in Philly. He said he's been with Farrakhan for I don't know how long with. That brother passed away not too long, like I think a year or 2 years ago. He ain't come to his funeral. And that brother sacrificed.
Yeah.
That brother lost limbs and legs. He was a diabetic.
Yeah, we talking about people. Yeah, we talking about people that done gave 30, 35 years.
Yeah, this brother gave a lot of years. I mean, he's one of them.
Yeah. And you don't, and it's not like Farrakhan know who my uncle is. He knows who he is. He know my family. He knows. They know me. I told you, I was there when the man was speaking the 20 to 30 people in a crowd. Okay.
Yeah, I know you was because I know you know Akbar. You know his right hand man. I seen you in the video. I seen you in the video interviewing him. You was interviewing Akbar.
And then, look, and them Negroes were so jealous.
Hi, we're not in right now.
There was a sister who passed away. All she wanted to do was hear Minister Farrakhan's voice before she passed away. That's all she wanted to do. She reached out to Brother Minister Abdul Kareem Muhammad, who reached out to Minister Farrakhan. He was told that the minister's tired. The sister passed on. But here you can go, when Jim Brown had the problem with a woman, he's in court with Jim Brown. He can go to Michael Jackson. He can go to Gladys Knight, he married. Stephanie Mills, he married. He could go to, I know I'm getting excited. Let me calm down. But he can go to every one of these funerals, but or weddings, but a believer who paid the poor rate, who did everything that was possible, all she wanted to hear was your voice, and you couldn't give her 2 minutes? That's not right. Muslims, my uncle and others who gave their life to the Nation of Islam. My uncle was only in the Korean War 2 years, and yet he was able to get medical coverage. He was able to be buried out in Calvinton in the cemetery where Masih Aziz and a whole lot of other Muslims are. But you mean to tell me all that is going on, you can't have your funeral in the mosque? That's ridiculous. Tanetta could have hers in there. So it's no big eyes but little use. You can't have your funeral or your wedding in the mosque, but only a selected few can have it? That's not right. That's not even justice. So, you know, when I speak out, I said on the other broadcast or on the other interview that I'm not a troublemaker, but I'm going to speak the truth, what's in my heart to say without fear of consequences, because it's enough is enough is enough. You don't put over 50, nearly 60 years in something and you just keep your mouth shut. Don't say nothing. Just keep sending the money. And, you know, it has become a hustle. We have no businesses. We have, you know, we talk a good game, and there's always some projection, but nothing is ever right in front of you where you can see it. Like I said, it's a damn shame. My son is going to be soon 40 years old. I remember when he was 1 year old, and we gave the $300 to try to get the University of Islam started in New York. I know Chicago, you have this small school, but in New York, nothing is going on, and it's criminal. It is criminal, and really, that's the way I honestly feel. I always said I love Minister Farrakhan. Was watching him from a little baby. Loved him, but I got to see the real Farrakhan after the Honorable Elijah Muhammad left, and he always used to tell us it is expedient for I to go away. If I not go away, the Comforter can come unto you. And he would always tell us all these things, and we would say, well, he is comforting us. No, he wasn't comforting us. You know, when you want to cuddle somebody, sometimes you manipulate them. You play mind games, and that's what we will into in the Nation of Islam. We played nothing but mind games.
Let's talk about Elijah Muhammad being alive and the auction of his crown.
That's a very sensitive for me.
What year was 1981? Can you start that over?
Okay.
Okay, because we were talking about, wasn't it 1981 when he came out and said he's alive?
In 1981, during the Savior's Day, they had to pick Congress Hotel, the auditorium.